Okay. I was gonna hold off on this. This is gonna be something I talked about on like the weekend. But since everybody wanted me to say something, let's talk about this. So I'm gonna let people come in. And if you watch this in the replay, feel free to leave a comment, leave a thumbs up, leave a thumbs down. Say whatever you want to me. I honestly don't care because this is hello, Lisa. I'm just gonna tell my truth. Hi, Kim. So let's just talk about this. And hey, it's my truth. I'm about to have my truth. Now let's have a moment. Hello, everybody. We're back. Two for two. Two. It's a double play. Let's just talk about a few things. Okay, so let's talk. Now let me say this: my disclaimer of the evening. I'm not a J Star fan. We know this. We know I don't like him. I think he's problematic. I think all those things. I think all of those things about him. However, when it comes down to work, when it comes down to his company, I think he does really good work. I think he puts a lot of thought and effort into things, and all in all, most of the time, I think his palettes are decent. I really do. Hey, Danny. However, let's talk about this bloodlust. We're gonna have a little conversation. It just came out. It's coming out, and so I'm gonna say this is that this is not about my thoughts about him as a human being. I'm gonna say this is about what this palette says to me. Now let's just first look at the packaging. Let's look at the packaging. Thank you so much. I'm just going fabulous. Now you tell me bloodlust and you make it this beautiful purple package, right? Now, this package, I was like, okay, J Star, you coming for folks. You coming for folks, right? Okay. All right, purple. Let's see what you're gonna do. And my expectation of JeffreeStar with a purple palette was this motherfucker was gonna be banging. That's my expectation. Was I gonna buy it? Hell no. But from the aesthetic, I expected it to be like what I expected from J Star. Now let me tell you what it is though. Let's roll back a couple of years ago when the first Norvina palette came out. When the first Hi Colette, when the first Norvina came out, right? Remember how everybody was let down when so many people saw the reveal of the first Norvina, because it was that purple and everybody's like, oh my god, they're gonna do that, right? The blood sugar was awesome. Blue blood was a really good palette. So this is you going on in this collection series kind of vibe, and then you come out with bloodlust. Hi, Pamela, and then you come out with this, and then they open it up and it looks like this. Come on, talk about underwhelmed. Talk about this shit is boring. Now, at this point, we are in a point now. Of course, there was a time when Purple Palace was not hitting it. Well, you know what I'm saying? We was not hitting it. It was not hitting it at all. Where we was feeling like, purple is not the thing. But this right here, I got way better purples in my. And at this point in time, there's so many purple palettes out there that you got to come correct. So what he did was he did a purple palette, but then he threw in a little teal. And then he's got some pinky colors in here, and it's very kind of pastel-y. Bloodlust makes you think of vibrant, rich, deep colors. I'm not feeling this right here. So let's just look at, yeah, what's up with that green gold thing? I don't know. Um, it's a bunch of it's so honey, that ain't even last year. That is 2018. Papa Blue was 2018. Now 2019 was when we started getting blues. Not the Papa Blue. Come on. So let's just talk about why this is so underwhelming. Why it is so underwhelming, because there's so much purple out here. Let's just look at them. Let's look at a few. let's roll over here and pull out a few. Let's just see what we got up in here. We'll go there last. Where they at? What do I do with them? There's so many damn palettes in here, girl, child. What the fuck do I do with them? Okay, so let's go with this one first. Hold up. Let's just go with the first. Let's go with this. But I was looking for the first one that's like, you know, if you can't come like this. Yeah, I know I got 50,000 palettes up in here, right? Where they at? This. I move stuff around when I put everything back, and now I cannot find what I'm looking for, which is my Aight Beauté palettes. I know they put them down here. Oh, here they go. All right, here we go. Whew, that took a minute. Sorry. So let's just talk. So, hey baby, let's just talk. This was the first purple palette that really came out that killed the game with the purples. You know, right now, but the thing is, since he decided to go with this bloodlust and call it deep purples, then come with a real purple palette that makes you go, oh yeah, that's bloodlust. That makes us think bloodlust. This is some kind of springtimey pastel-y thing that does not go with that dark, deep, vampy kind of vibe that you think when you talk about things of that nature. This goes with bloodlust. That goes with bloodlust right off the bat. Right there, Aight Beauté. If that's what you're kind of looking for, and let's just, and I mean, like, for real, y'all. I mean, come on. Right, and I got that palette too. Right, yeah, okay, and then, I mean, and we not even, and then, so then let's see what else we got here. Let's just see what we got here. And then, of course, we have the Menagerie Cosmetics Violet Ink. So this giving you some of those, lighter colors if that's what you want. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So right there, two of them, right there off the bat, that, and this is a small palette. Now, of course, it's not a huge palette like that, but it makes more sense when you're talking about something on this purple variety. And yes, we know you like, you know, then you got the pinks in here and you got a little peach in here. And I get it. He's trying to make these palettes that you can really round out and make a complete look. I give him that. Does that black look like it's got some glitter in it? Bitch, I think that's got glitter in it. Does that not look like it's got glitter in y'all? But it's just like, that's what I thought. It looks like it. So now he done the black glitter. Oh, hell no, not the glitter black. See, I mean, so he's hitting on all the bullshit. Glitter so it can blend better. It's like a duochrome black glitter. Why do we need that? Why? We don't. No, we don't. And it's just, oh, so it was a little different. Okay. And like that random ass greeny gold. let me say, I think he does good work. It looks like his quality is awesome, 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 awesome. But you're gonna say something called Bloodlust, and you're gonna come out with this? You're gonna come out with this for real? No, no, come on, let's come back with another one. I mean, even though I am questioning the quality, um, even though I am questioning the quality and still, trying to decide, I'm gonna try this one more time, y'all. We're gonna try these again. Um, I'm gonna, this is a good violet. I like the teal, don't get me wrong. That's all cute, but it's just not that one, it's just not that exciting, you know. I mean, even though I feel like this one, I have my issues and I'm gonna try it again. This, we're gonna do this one again. We're gonna give her another good try. Maybe I'll just have a bad eye day. Who knows? But I'm saying this is a very beautiful purple. The colors, I could even see something like this with her, with the bloodlust. Right, I'm gonna try her again. And then of course, the Norvina. And then of course we pull out the Norvina. So yeah, I didn't have a good time with it, but we'll see. Um, then we can pull out the Norvina, and let's just say she got a gold in here too. So we're gonna say the gold is good, very similar. Let's see, it's kind of got a green vibe to it. Okay, so we'll say this. Okay, um, and that's fine. It's just that when it comes down to it, it's boring to me. I'm just sorry, it's boring. And we're in a place with the purples that you got to come hard with your purples now, because we have enough purple eyeshadow palettes out now. Because remember, for a while there was no cool tones, there was really no purples out there, everything was warm tone, warm tone. So now we are at this point where there is enough of it that, as Jeffree Star, I'm just being real, Jeffree Star, the expectation is for him to come hard with it, and the reason why I say that is because he's Jeffree Star, and he has a reputation of doing really well put together palettes. You need, right, I got, oh, let's forget, oh, let me get it out too. We ain't spending a lot of money. Hold on, hold up, let me pull out some more purples. I got some more, come to think of it. Let's just pull out a few more up in her. Oh. Ooh, which one is this one? Right. Okay. And okay, so let's just talk a little bit. Let's talk a little bit. Y'all. Okay, I got it. But isn't this kind of similar? Because they got the little teal in there, but his is a matte. I think this was his inspiration. I'm not gonna say he copied. This is a dupe, but I definitely see inspiration here because this is kind of Hi Sarah F. When am I gonna want Kim? I'm just saying it's kind of very similar. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to throw some. I have that one. You talking about this one, the violets? Kim, I have the violets right here. About the first day it came out. We still working on that one. And then of course, oh, there's another one. Okay. And then of course, right here. Right here. Okay, so let me check that out. Hold on, let me go. Let me look. You say purple eyeshadow? Let's go look. I'll pull it up. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we got here. Ulta, let's go in. This is the Smashbox Ultraviolet. This is the Smashbox Ultraviolet. So let me go into eyeshadow palettes, see what's new out there. Hold on, we're going to find it. Right. I think you're talking about the one I have. Yeah, those are the minis. You're talking about the berries. I have that one too. Right? I have that one too. Oh, right. And then even Elf has a new one out. Where's that one at? Where's my bag of stuff? Oh, I was about to say, what the hell I do with that bag? You talking about the berries one? I'll show you that one. Hold on. What a minute. I forgot about my little gilded violet. Let's just keep going with purples and see how much purple we got in this lifetime. That, you know. And I paid $9 for that one. Let's see. Let's see. Now, Elf has this little one, which is the rose water, very similar. Yeah, I think you're talking about this one. I think you're talking. Ow, motherfuck! You're talking about this one on top of it, because this is the violets, which is this one, and then of course I have the Milani Gilded Violet right here. Then we have the Gilded Violet right here, which kind of gives the vibes of his too, because it's got those little pinky pastel-y ones. Don't get me wrong, I think it's a decent palette. You got to, Kim. You listen, Kim. You know I'll be on top of things now. Sometimes, not all the time. So with that being said, there's motherfuck. I gotta go get my feet done. There's a lot of purples out here. So you guys to come correct with yours. And our expectations of him as a company, whether I'm buying him or not, is for him to come with something that's fresh. Skeletor's JStar, that's what people call him. You want him to come with something, you expect something fresh, something that says yes. Like you said, he did that black duochrome, so you did that, which sounds cool, but the rest of it doesn't match that black glitter duochrome thing you said that looks really nice. It just looks like a lot of, like you said, okay, we're gonna make this purple palette, let's throw some purples in there with a few pinks and stuff, you know. And that's the truth. It doesn't sing to what our expectations of him as a brand are. I don't buy JStar, but his aesthetic I do appreciate, you know. But it works with his aesthetic. And if you're going to say bloodlust and you're going to do it as a purple base, we expect him to come hard. Like, for instance, since he did this black dual chrome, wouldn't it have been hot if he had like some deep purple dual chromes? You know, he had done, like, he could have done a row of beautiful purples and deep color pink, you know, dual chromes, things like that. You know, we expect more from him because that's because it's JStar. And you know, and that would have made sense, you know. And then I'd have been like, gone, you know, I ain't gonna buy it, but hey, I appreciate it. Because like I said, blue blood was beautiful to me. Now, was I gonna buy it? Absolutely not. But I appreciated that because it was really well thought out of and done well, you know. Blood sugar, I wanted that bitch really bad. Thank God Lime Crime came out with Venus XL, because that blood sugar was like, I was like, I don't know, I might have to, like, you know, go over to the dark side and not tell nobody. Right? Now, and it could have had the pastelly purples too, because of course you need things like that, but it should have, it just doesn't engender that feeling of bloodlust. Like, it could have had the purples and some burgundies in there, things like that, that would have made it interesting, you know. Listen, I'm just saying, I was, hey, I was close to the dark side. I was like, fuck these people. I'm getting me some damn blood sugar, you know, and that's cute. But if you're going to do something like that, then you could, like you said, they're glassy toppers. Okay, fine. But then then make those the standouts while you make this beautiful, deep, dark, rich, bloodlusty, purpley, burgundy, you know, duochromes and all these things. If you got that many, you could do it. And if you want, and here's the thing, and if he wanted to do, because like he did the Jawbreaker palette, which was, you know, a really bright, whatever, summery palette, then he could have done a summer pastel, a spring pastelly palette, and then breaking it up like that, and people would have bought it. You know, that people would have bought it. But that is just like, what? What? And I'm sorry, throwing that teal in was just like, we're gonna put another pop of color in, you know. But it seems like a mishmash. Right. I mean, like, really, this looks like a tiny version um of this, you know. And yes, and pastels are big this year, but then, you know, no, it shouldn't have. Yeah. I mean, like, this would be more of the bloodlust kind of vibe, and then adding on from it. But like I said, you know, Rimmel is kind of looking similar. I'm just saying. I'm being real. I'm being honest. Um, it looks like he used this as inspiration. I'm not saying he duped it, but this does look like the inspiration palette. I'm just um it's definitely got the inspiration right here. And he threw in some pinks because he likes pink. Right. Yeah. Yes, like the Gothic graphic, if he had done that and built on it, that would have been hot. Because the Gothic graphic didn't go far enough. But if he had taken those burgundies in there, put it in with the purples, and then, you know, added in some, hi Miss G, it would have been good. But that bullshit right there, hunty, he could have kept that. I'm sorry, Bloodlust is bloody boring. Right, Bloodlust is bloody boring. Menagerie. The If he was going for, and like this is more of a burgundy purple. Um, okay. Like this gives you bloodlust vibes to it. I mean, it really does. This this feels more like that, what he was going for, than what his does. Like, I mean, come on. He ain't got no deep, beautiful purple like that. Such a letdown. I'm not a buyer of JeffreeStar, but I at least appreciate his work. And this is like, all right, so those are right. The Twilight sparkly vampires. Okay, now that makes sense. But then he should have more duochromes. Yeah, because the alien palette was terrible too, as far as I'm concerned. Right. It's like, I mean, just from looking at it, I at least like to look at his stuff. This stuff was like, no, we good. No, we good. No. Right, right. ColourPop got them lilac palettes. I got the purple palette. I ain't even got the other one. I forgot even about that. I got the ColourPop purple palette. Let's look at her too. And like I said, Norvina purple. I mean, this. The only thing it don't have is the teal, and then I can just grab the other one. Yes, I could see the ColourPop purple and lilac working together, being very gorgeous together, things like that, and that's a whole lot cheaper. Oops, off them all the way, didn't I? Smoke show purple, purple. Where's my purples? Hmm, what do I do with them? Hey, what is this? What the hell is Nova? Oh, look at that. No, that looks beautiful too. I like, listen, one more time. It's not that I don't like Pat McGrath. It's just that nothing has made me want to buy her. So it's not that I don't like her patience. It's just like whatever. I forgot about this one. Look at that. Check this one out. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, right. If ColourPop, like they always do something free. Always. And they ain't even that late. I mean, they ain't like BH Cosmetics late. So let's see. So these together, these give me more Bloods vibes. This is the ultra, and then this is the one they came out with the Christmas, which is Nova. I forgot about this one. Child, let me pull her out. Have I even swatched her? What am I doing with my life? See, this is what happens. No, they're a little bit different. Ultraviolet is much more purple, and it still got that burgundy kind of vibe to it. This is more super cool tone. Snap the fuck. Oh shit, look at this color. I've been sleeping on this palette. Motherfuck you. I have not used it, honey. I forgot I even had it. Let me put it in my pile to use. Oh, fuck me. Y'all know I don't like no pristine palettes now. Oh, honey. Hey, baby. Um, right. Isn't this like one of those little glossy typos? I'm just saying. Okay. I think sometimes, and I'm just being honest, I think sometimes we give him more credit than he should get for being innovative. Um, the number three, actually B just bought it, so I have it here tomorrow so we can swatch it. Right, you are absolutely right. Come on, Coco, let's go for the purple eyes. We're gonna be doing purple eye looks. Let me see, can I find the purple one for you, Michelle? Uh, where did I put it? Oh, there it is. Here she is. This is the original purple one. See what I'm saying? I think that, let's just be honest, looking at all these purple palettes that are right here, going through all these, and I don't have every purple palette, but we know I buy purple palettes quite a bit. Um, it seems like he's taken some of out of a lot of these and just done tweaked them a little, changed the formulation. You know what I'm saying? He's just changed maybe something that was a duochrome or something. Right. I usually do, Sarah. I don't know how I passed that one up. It just seems like he's taken certain things, elements out of other ones, and threw it and got and did similar things. But he might have changed what type it was. Like he might have taken something that was a shimmer and made it into a matte, and vice versa. Because looking at these, there's a lot of similarities up in here. I mean, like between the Rimmel and this one, they're very similar. He's got some of these kind of colors. Well, I mean, I've heard his product is good, but I'm saying that sometimes I think that we give him more credit for innovation than he deserves, and about the color schemes and stuff. When I think what he does is that he sees what's going on and he pulls from a few different ones, switches what type of shadow it is, and then puts it all together, and we're like, oh. Now, when he came out with Blue Blood, blues were just coming in pretty good, and he was kind of quick on it. True enough, but we knew blues were coming. We knew the blues were coming, and he just kind of came out kind of earlier, so that's fine. But I'm saying, like, with this purple thing, right? With this purple, it looks like he said, he went and took a little of this, a little of that, and came up with some other stuff. But to say, he's doing these toppers, ColourPop be doing them shimmery toppers a lot. Cause this one, ooh, shit your mouth, motherfucker. Look at that color. Okay. Right, so we knew the blues, and everybody was crying out for blues. Everybody wanted blues. Uh, right. Right, exactly. Everybody went crazy when Tarte did it, and so he just went ahead and did a blue palette. Um, But right, we got all the color. We got, listen, real talk. Ace Beauté came the hardest with purples to begin with. They came the hardest with purples a long time ago. So this has been 2 years, 28. This is almost 2 years old. So this is Ace Beauté. And so this one, Paradise Fallen, is a serious purple palette. You know, Menagerie Cosmetics, the Violet Ink. These are very beautiful purple palettes. Okay, so I'm sorry, bloody boring. I say it again. I stand by it. I don't give a fuck if anybody get mad at me. Yeah, JeffreeStar Bloodlust. And get mad at me. They can call me names. Hopefully his stands will come for me. And we got greens, honey. We have Give Me Glow, the Juicy Olive. We have quite a few greens out there. It's not like the green palettes don't exist. Now, yes, he's gonna come out with one, and I hope that he comes out with a nice one. I would expect him to. But this, no. It looked, he could have come correct with, if he was doing Bloodlust, he should have sunk into Bloodlust. It would have been really pretty if he had had a bunch of, I'm telling you, if he had deep, beautiful duochromes, that would have been hot. You know, right? It's a topper. Everybody got it. You can get toppers all day. Hell, Riri came out with a whole palette of toppers. If you got that first Riri, right? No, exactly. We do have different opinions of who we like. And that's what I'm saying. I don't like him as a personality. Am I going to spend my money on him? Not at all. But when it comes down to his products, I do enjoy looking at them. Am I going to buy them? No, not a problem. Am I going to tell anybody not to buy them? But what I am going to say is that based on the packaging and what the expectation based on the other things he's come out with, this was underwhelming. Very much underwhelming. It could have, you know, what the, like, I'm telling you, if he had done a row of beautiful duochromes, like you said, it's the black duochrome, a deep purple, deep purple one, if he had done some burgundy, if he had done just a row of beautiful duochromes and then built upon that, it would have been nice. I would have been like, gone, J Star. You know, you ain't get my coins, but hey, that shit is hot. But it's boring. You know, it's boring. And you're right. He should start branching out into smaller palettes. That makes sense. You know, it would make sense for him to do more mini palettes, because mini palettes are really, are getting a return. We want more tightly done, more cohesive palettes that are, a good tight one. You know, now like I said, right, right, that's it. And then he could have pulled those pastels and gone for some pastelly springtime, come out in April palette that would have been like, yeah, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense. So that's where I'm saying I would, this just is. And of course it should have had some, purple, it should have had some pastels in it, because you need to have some lighter colors to build a really nice look. But it did, but it shouldn't have. It just didn't need to have that many. It just didn't. It just did not. Just like the teal, that teal could have been a beautiful duochrome. All of that could have been his duochromes. That would have been gorgeous. And I'd have said, okay, cool, you got that teal in there, but you got all this to build upon, and it makes sense. Bloodlust, even though I don't know where the damn teal comes in on bloodlust kind of vibe, but hey, I'm gonna give you that one. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm done now. I've done two in a row. I have to tag this one in a little bit. I guess I'll tag it in a second. Yeah, I'll tag it. So thank y'all. His mirrors, they're not my style. let me say this, they're cute for other people, they're not my style. I like a good hand mirror. I like hand mirrors. I just don't like that style. They're just not my style. My style is a little more old school, silver backed, um, even some rhinestone blingy stuff. So I like vintage mirrors and things like that. So his is like, oh no, I wouldn't want that. But they look cute. I mean, if that's your style, they look cute. But I wouldn't. It's just not my style. That's more for somebody a little bit younger than me. And I'm just being honest. I'm in my 50s. That's not my style. Now, if I like a vintagey feel to my hand mirrors. You know, well, they're made for people who are younger, who kind of will get into it. And I'm about to go off now, Ash, because I got to get ready for work. I got to go and wash my face. I mean, I like that, but I do like hand mirrors just for the aesthetic of it. I do love a good, because if I had the space for a beauty space, I would have hand mirrors. I honestly would. I would have some vintagey ones lined up someplace looking cute. I do like hand mirrors. Don't get me wrong. I just don't like those because um they have that they're plastic looking to me. So yeah. Okay, okay, I got you. That's fine. Oh, you like me, like this one. Because, this is my house phone, because this is my old Aight. It's over on Wi-Fi. So I get you. I get you. All right, y'all. So let's get off of here. That's all I got to say about bloodlust. It's bloody boring. I'm done. Okay. I would love, any stands who want to comment, feel free to leave me comments. So y'all go. Good night, good night, good night. Good night, good night.